Fallon Taylor.
Little lady with a great challenge in front of her. This is Flo.
Baby Flo. She wins the world championship. And the winner's circle for that cowgirl.
In the victory lap, Ellen Taylor will win.
She's riding a new horse, a young horse, out of her champion Flo.
She has absolutely been unstoppable.
What's up, Flomies? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you back on the rodeo road. It's springtime and rodeo is kicking back up. 2020, we know what happened around this time. 2021 is completely different and we are so excited to be on the road. You guys, our first stop is San Angelo, Texas, which historically Baby Flo and I have done amazing at, since Baby Flo is basically kind of semi-retired. I am running all of these babies at these big giant rodeos. These are the rodeos that took me forever to qualify to, and now we're qualified back to be able to come and run. Me and Hush Money are gonna run today. You know what was really cool about today is I was saddling and someone said, "Which horse gets the call today?" And I thought that was the coolest thing ever, because that means that people are aware. I've got more than one of these bad boys trained, seasoned or seasoning, and ready to make the call at a rodeo road, or at a professional rodeo. And that's just the coolest thing. So Hush Money got the call today. And, well, why don't you just check out how she did? Here she goes. Okay. You're okay. You're okay. You guys, they take back the top 120, and I think there's 260-ish. This is a progressive rodeo, so limited entries and then progressive. The entries weren't really that limited. I think everybody that wanted to enter got in, I think. But they take 120 back. What's really cool is that they run the slack in a jackpot arena and drag after 5, but when they take you back for the progressive round, the top 120 will go into the Coliseum that I've been running in since I was a little bitty girl. And I have a funny story about this rodeo too. So I was 8 years old and they had the barrel truck go in the Coliseum. And when it went in, there was this girl singing this song, and she was singing Amazing Grace, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. My dad was like, "You got to come ride your horse in here and listen to this little girl sing, because she's going to be famous one day." And I went to hear her sing, and I was like, oh my gosh, we were both 8 years old. And I was like, wow, this is so crazy. Well, her name was Leanne Rhymes. And she went on to do some really cool things. That night, we got to go have a steak dinner with her family in town in San Angelo, which San Angelo is about this big. It's growing now, but that was just a really, really cool thing that happened in San Angelo. So Hush Money did amazing. I think we are just a really snappy first barrel away from being right up in the paycheck kind of striking distance. And I just can't wait for you guys to see how C Money did. So check out Cody and Mojo. This is insane. I was a 16.5. Cody was a 16.7. Yes, she hit the second barrel. Yes, she had to go around that second barrel to go on to the third. Yes, she cleaned up that third barrel queen. Yes, she cleaned up that alleyway. Big things are happening. Big things are happening. She's right there within striking distance. Just a few small tweaks to go, but we are so excited by her progress because it's absolutely amazing. We're gonna get Mojo, we're gonna actually like crank up his conditioning program, but the April Horse Bosses Challenge is starting, so it's the perfect time to just kind of put him through that conditioning regimen also. That kicks off in just a couple of days. So if you guys have not already signed up for the Horse Bosses Challenge, make sure to go to horsebosschallenge.com where I have made a workbook of every single day coaching you and giving you some amazing workouts and drills to do with you, your horse, and your mental game. So make sure to get in on that, and I will see you within the group because we do all of that stuff on our horses at every single pro rodeo. All right, guys, we have big things coming up this week. X Factor. We have a redemption run. We didn't do very good at the first X Factor match race, so I entered for the second X Factor match race. Will Hush Money get the call? Will Flowbot? What about Lolo? I don't know. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's go back to Levelland and check out the runs and how it went because it went really good. Okay, so I ran Hush Money first, of course, and been really working on having a lot of control coming out of the arena. She was so good. I feel like, you know, I let her get by a few places just a little tiny bit, but riding her better. And then on the back side of the second, I just like barely bumped it with my foot. So coming up, I'm gonna ride her just a lot better right there. She rides and runs so much like her mom that I'm having so much fun. Minus the, like, well, it's fun, but like Jessie's having to like juice and save her pulp for her.
You like it? Wow, you're very spoiled. That is organic beet, apple, and carrot pulp from my morning juice. She likes it. Well, what's not to like, you know?
She really likes it.
Oh my
Girl,
gosh.
I've never seen her eat something this quick before, ever.
Oh, so now we have to make all of her stuff into bowls.
And she also likes meal prep containers.
You like it?
Don't forget Lolo, by the way. She just wanted to let you know that she's busy flushing embryos, but I miss running her so much. And she's good, and Flowbot is good, but right now, like, Hush Money and I have just, we've connected, and we're gonna keep going. Now it's time for C Money to go through and make herself an amazing run. All right, Coco. Okay, Coco. Let's go! Nice! Nice, Co. Okay, C Money made an amazing run on Mojo. I hope that you will go back a few vlogs, like 2 years ago, and check out where she started, because right now it's just so inspirational and it's so amazing. She's doing all the things. Like, don't let anybody fool you. Cody has put in the work and the effort, and we as a group are all working out and staying accountable to working out. If you want to be accountable and work out with us, join the Fitness with Fallon challenge for this month. I will take some late entries. Go to fitnesswithfallon.com and check it out. We will put together where we're gonna read and push and work out and just be a lot more accountable to our journey and dedicate a lot more to it, because the more you reap, the more you sow. Okay, now it's time to go to the X Factor barrel race. The last X Factor barrel race, I did not do that well. I took Boy probably before we were really connected and ready to make runs together, and we're still just a little bit bumpy together. We don't make perfect runs every single time. I've been winning the 1D on him, but it's a little bumpy when there's a little bit more pressure. So I was gonna run him at X Factor, and then I decided I'm gonna run Hush Money. Like, she and I we're really in it together, and she still hasn't ever given me the look, you know, like the look that she's like super ready and like she knows exactly what I'm asking of her. So I'm really excited for the day that she gives me that. But I trust her to go make an amazing run with the best riders and horses in the whole world. And let's just see where she falls. Okay, I couldn't be more proud of that run. I wanted to be a 15.8 or 9. I ended up being a 16.0. So proud of her. I just barely asked for speed to the first. It was perfect. I should have asked for more speed to the second, and then actually pushed her a little bit too hard into the third, where I got her down in that kind of deep stuff that cost us 3 or 4 tenths. So overall, I'm just so proud. She was a 16.0. The last hole was Haley Kinsel on Sister with a 15.6, I believe. So being right there with this group of horses is just so incredible and so amazing, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds.